Well, it is 6:15 in the afternoon, Tuesday, March 14th, the day before the opener in Mississippi. So I just made it to this WMA here in Mississippi. Sunset's at 7, so I've got roughly an hour to just listen and do some scouting. Of light left at the very most. I mean, it's cloudy, so they really have done a whole bunch of logging here. Golly, what a pole right there. Might be a little too short, but oh, dang, that's a big old pine. Huge pine. I'm a tad bit mad at myself. I wouldn't say mad like that, but I just passed the fork in the road that I took this morning where I listened, and those logging trucks and trucks were right there 200 yards from that split. I chose the wrong way this morning to go, because if I would have seen that, I probably would have saved myself 2 hours of walking, hour and a half of walking, just by seeing those trucks and leaving. But you know, live and learn. Only in Mississippi will you still find a scrape in the middle of a road while you're turkey hunting in March. This isn't that little field I was talking about. It's a little bit bigger, but this is beautiful. Like, I'd love to kill a turkey here. I say that everywhere though, so don't pay too much attention. But that's what I'm talking about. It looks pretty open up here. As in, it looks like there's just not a pine tree for a whole long way. Maybe this is a cutover, and Onyx just hasn't updated their stuff. Looks like there might just be a giant cutover up here. It might be worth sitting here with like a box collar or something. This is the biggest field I've been to all day, and it's pretty big for public land. I mean, I don't really know how many food plots there are like this on public land here in Mississippi, but it's definitely a big food plot. Still nothing. Haven't heard nothing. Haven't seen any tracks. Haven't seen a turkey other than the one that crossed the road. I'm really just lost. Maybe I should have been stopping and sitting in places, but I might have to do that tomorrow. I've just been looking for tracks, trying to find where they are. They've been logging on the top of that hill all the way down here. So there's just some sporadic trees all over the place right now. So I don't know how long it's been. I don't know where the turkeys are either. I assume there's not too many tracks because they've been in here recently. And the turkeys have just found somewhere else to be. But I don't know, I thought this was going to be a dang good spot. Oh. It's 11 o'clock and I just got back to the truck, and wow, nothing at all this morning. And I don't know if I put this clip in the video or whatever, I mean, it means that the other stuff just isn't worth watching. Save a bunch of time by just sitting here saying nothing happened. And just some pines, like always, like everywhere else down here, just pines and pretty good stuff. It's just wild how open this is compared to everything else I've been dealing with. This takes the cake for sure. Plan right now is to maybe come back to this spot later, try to find a way out to the actual main road, a easier path than what I just did. If I can do that, then this will be a dang good spot to come later this afternoon to listen to that creek and some of the pines around it. Look at that. Daddies. Yeah, it's a little baby rattlesnake. I don't know, is that a pygmy? I don't know. They had pygmy rattlesnakes down here. Pretty sure. We don't see too many pygmies. I could probably look it up on my phone real quick. That's what they're for, right? Yes, I was right. It is a pygmy. Definitely don't see those much where I hunt a lot, so pretty cool. I'm just glad that he's just chilling there in the road, not really doing much, just trying to get that sun, and glad he sticks out like a sore thumb. I don't think he's gonna take that bait unless he gobbled. It's about a mile away and I just couldn't hear him. It's very possible. And I don't doubt that they will gobble at an ambulance every once in a while, but I don't think I've ever heard an ambulance while I was turkey hunting. Just because this is my first time hunting public land, especially this close to the road, so that might be why. It's a little late. It's about 6:15. You can sunrise is right around 7:05, so you can shoot a turkey at 6:30 if he's on the ground. But it's 6:15. We got here probably 20 minutes ago, and Grayson's just been taking his sweet time getting ready, trying to find some stuff to carry. I said, we need to get to where we're going before it gets light, so we can have a better chance of getting at one while it's still a little bit dark. But he's taking his time, putting his makeup on and getting his lipstick ready. He'd kill me if he was out here to hear this. Still haven't heard anything, so I don't make one gobble I've been hooting a little bit, but we think we've got a turkey gobbling. But he's way away, like 500-600 yards.
He's a beast.
He's a long way away, and could be wrong. Might get over there and it's not actually a gobble at all. But it's all we have to go on, so we're about to go get closer and see if we can get him to gobble some more. Got an owl doing our dirty work for us. Still no gobbles.
Yeah, see it.
Nice little deer. Would have been great. I mean, look at them brow tines. I like that. We can't stay there.
We need to find somewhere to leave it and come back for it later.
We'll bring it with us. It won't be a problem. Shed hunting at its finest. Shoot! Oh my god! I just sunk. Oh man!
That died, didn't it?
We just screwed up, but maybe not too bad. Walked in this field, and there was a hen just sitting here waiting on us. And she got real low down in some of this grass. Never knew she was there until she popped up. I turned and just saw her just, and then she flew down the creek to the left where we came from. Pretty sure this bird is to the right down the creek, so we should be good in that regard. But right there behind, in that grass, right there.
10 yards in front of us.
Yeah, you see how she kind of got low instead of just
Yeah,
running
that's
off at
crazy.
first?
I've never seen something like that.
They'll duck down and wait until you pass them, but since we didn't keep on walking, she decided it was a good idea to just get up and go. So that's crazy. Anyways, I'm about to hoot and see if this turkey will gobble. Can't hear the turkey if you're walking around. Gosh. I thought I raised you better, boy. I still didn't hear nothing. It might be a buck, Grayson. It's a big deer. Look. Look at the rangefinder. Look at the viewfinder. It's a pretty big deer.
Could be.
I think that's a buck. Might be a little buck, but...
This is my papa trapped. Oh, Papo.
What's the hashtag? Save the bolts. Save the bolts. Save the bolts.
$908.
Well, we've been in this big field. We shot at the other end and called for what? 20 minutes, probably.
More or less.
Yeah, so nothing here. We're just gonna keep on walking on their property. It's on the Big Black, but they've got some hardwoods, bottomland, cypress up next to the river on both sides, and in the middle they've got all these pines. They haven't thinned them or done any burning or nothing, so it's a little thick, but that's where the hens like to nest. But you never know if you could hear a gobbler or have one come out of the pines, but we're more or less kind of just calling into these hardwood bottoms. I guess we'll hit that on the way out.
Yeah.
Go to Cypress Break first.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what they do. She's still doing it.
No, she's not in the road. That was a hen. She's not. Did you see her? When did you just get?
She's gonna be looking for us now. Nice.
I think she's more to the right.
Yeah. I mean, she might. I really can't tell because my hearing's been off on that one.
She hasn't gotten any closer.
No, not at all. If anything, she sounds like she's farther, but she could be facing the way.
Well, we sat here and listened to this hen drift off. We're about to make a move to get a little bit closer and see if they're ready. Birds will make hey, left. Gotta look left too. Grayson, what are you doing? Hold this. Stop moving.
There's that there.
Yes, there's a hen right there.
Where?
There's literally a turkey.
For sure.
Yeah, sitting in the middle of the field. You walked out, you checked it, and you didn't see the turkey.
I don't see one now.
Yeah, she crossed over into the pines. But still, she was right out there in the middle.
She must have been covered up by the shooting box. I didn't see it.
She was on the right side of the shooting house,
I didn't see it.
and then she went
I
left.
don't have good eyes.
Well, I'll start checking. I'll start checking fields now. I just put the binoculars up to her. Anyways, Grayson is still learning. He needs to be taught. I'm doing the best I can, but the boy just won't listen. Was at some point. There's a big old tree. I mean, just look at that root ball. probably 12 foot, 13, 15 foot wide. It's only like 40 something, 48 something right now, but as it gets darker, it's gonna drop real fast. So we're just gonna sit out here and try to roost a bird, but I think it's gonna be 29 or 30 in the morning, which is gonna really suck, especially if we don't hear birds. But it's gonna be sunny, so I just hope that once the sun pops out and they're on the lamb and they get warm, they'll gobble, but we'll just have to see. Well, it's 7 o'clock. It's about 28 degrees right now, and it's miserable. This is probably one of the coldest, no, I'd almost say the coldest day I've ever turkey hunted. I don't think it's ever gotten down to the 20s when I've hunted. Thank you for watching the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Every little bit helps the channel tremendously. You can find me, Spring Sojourner, on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Also, please go check out Mississippi Longbeards. It's an Instagram page that I'm dedicating to turkey hunting in Mississippi. So if you end up hunting in Mississippi, harvest a bird, send in a picture, tell us what county it is, and we'll post it on our page. Also, check out the video underneath if you want to keep watching the channel. And other than that, I'll see you next time.